Guys, it's not looking too good for arcade. I mainly bought Star Wars Battlefront 2 in hopes that Skirmish would make its way into the game at some point.
Now I'm all about that couch co-op, and they're bringing it back with the return of Skirmish, with the return of Skirmish, with the return of Skirmish,
with the return of Skirmish, with the return of Skirmish, and they're bringing it back with the return of Skirmish.
And it was looking very likely when Dennis brought up the large-scale game mode for offline. But it appears we won't be seeing it, at least for a very long time, or even at all. This new development comes from our famous and resourceful leaker known as some_info. Recently, a fake leaker showed up on Reddit known as Blackwing. This user stated a bunch of incorrect information surrounding things coming to the game. It got so bad that some_info came back from its 10-month hiatus to set things straight. Aside from clearing the air of the stench the fake leaker left, he also responded to some miscellaneous questions people had regarding the game. Of course, one of those things pertained to arcade. Actually, quite a few of them did. After being asked what was happening with the large-scale game mode Dennis Bronville teased back in early February of this year, some_info pretty much confirmed what we were all fearing. He said that nothing new was in sight for arcade and that developing the AI to play objectives appears to be too hard for the developers. And that it would be improbable for this mode to be seen soon. Thankfully, this does not confirm that the game mode has been scrapped, but it does confirm that we will not be seeing this mode for a very long time. It was clear arcade wasn't in the game plan when nothing pertained to it showed up on the roadmap. Then became even more clear from my last video where I talked about how Ben Walk, our community manager for Battlefront 2, still had to talk to the team to see what was going on with arcade. These recent developments from some_info pretty much confirms for me that we won't see the large-scale game mode for offline this year, if at all. I know some people may be skeptical on this leak or optimistic that it will come sooner, but from some_info's previous record of leaks, he's been about 98% correct on everything he says. This is something I'm not going to take with a grain of salt, as I feel pretty confident in saying that some_info's words are likely the case. I should note, he does say that this information is a little outdated as his contact at DICE was pulled from the game to work on the new Battlefield, but from his other posts, everything seems to be pretty accurate. And the fact that Ben doesn't know what's going on with offline content right now proves to me arcade is way on the back burner for DICE, who are currently focusing on Geonosis and the large-scale game mode for multiplayer. I am pretty disappointed by this information as I had a whole set of scheduled videos regarding to the offline content currently in Battlefront 2, hoping that it would bring back some sort of hype to the community and get us prepared for the large-scale offline game mode. But it looks like we'll be waiting a very long time for it, or potentially not see it at all. How do you guys feel about this information? Do you guys still play arcade? How many of my viewers prefer arcade over multiplayer? Let me know down in the comments below. I'm actually very curious to see where my audience's stance on this topic lies. Until then, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.